In this video, we will learn the Gaussian naive Bayes and how to use the M estimate to avoid zero probabilities. When a feature has a continuous data, we use a Gaussian naive Bayes. We assume that the features follow a normal distribution, and to calculate the probability of the feature, we find the mean and the variance of the features in each class, and then we store it. Later, when we have to test a data, we use the Gaussian PDF to find the probability of a feature. Alternately, we can also discretize the data using binning or any other technique. Consider the following data set which figures out if a person can afford a house or not, for which it has the features customer ID, age, gender, marital status, car type, income, and the class label is given by yes or no, and the class is house affordable. The customer ID is not a feature to ensure if the house is affordable or not. So we will ignore that feature and take the remaining 5 features, namely age, gender, marital status, car type, and income. Of these, age and income are features which have continuous data. So for these two features, we can use the Gaussian naive Bayes, whereas gender, marital status, and car type are nominal data. This is a binary classification problem because we are trying to figure out if the house is affordable or not. A classification problem can be stated as, given features x1, x2, etc. up to xn, predict the class to which the particular sample belongs to. Our problem can be written in the following form. Given the features age, gender, marital status, car type, and income, predict if the person can afford a house or not. Since we have two features which have continuous values, we use the Gaussian naive Bayes for classification. I am going to use two words. One I will say the feature and the other I say the feature values. The features are age, gender, marital status, car type, and income. The feature values, age is numeric, gender is a categorical variable with two feature values, female and male. Marital status is a categorical variable with feature values, married and single. Car type is a categorical variable with feature values, micro, sedan, and SUV. Income is a numerical variable. The problem of classification can be now written as a probabilistic classifier as probability of class is equal to C given features is equal to probability of features given class is equal to C into probability of class is equal to C divided by probability of features. As given in the video on naive Bayes, we can ignore the denominator and the probability of class is equal to C given features becomes proportional to probability of features given class into probability of class. The probability of getting the class yes is now probability of y is equal to yes given x is equal to the features age, gender, marital status, car type, and income. This is proportional to probability of the feature given y into probability of y is equal to yes. Similarly, we can find the probability of getting class no. Let us now take the data set and find the probability of getting class yes and class no. To find the probability of y is equal to yes, we take the number of samples of class yes and divide by the total number of samples, that is 8 by 15. Similarly, the probability of y is equal to no will be 1 minus 8 by 15, which is 7 by 15. To find the probability of the feature given y, we take probability of the features given y is equal to yes is equal to probability of age is equal to the feature value given y is equal to yes into probability of gender equal to the feature value given y is equal to yes, and so on up to probability of income is equal to the feature value given y is equal to yes. The same holds for the no class. When we find the probability of a feature equal to a feature value given y is equal to a class C, if the feature is a continuous data, we use the formula 1 divided by square root of 2 pi sigma y square into e to the power of minus fk minus mu y the whole square divided by twice sigma y square. Sigma y is the standard deviation of class y and mu y is the mean of class y. Fk is the feature value for the feature f. To find the probability of xi is equal to fk when xi is a categorical data type, we have probability of xi is equal to fk given y is equal to class C is equal to number of samples of class C with feature xi equal to the feature value divided by the total number of samples of class C. Given a feature and its feature values, let us find the probability of the feature value given a class. The probability of the gender being female given class Y is given as the total number of samples of class S is 8. So that goes in the denominator, and in the S class, the number of samples which are female is 4. So we write it as 4 by 8. Let us also see in detail how to calculate when the marital status is single, what is the probability of the feature value given that the class is no. The number of samples in class no is 7 given in the denominator. Out of the 7 samples, the number of samples in which the marital status is single is 5. So we write it as 5 by 7. Similarly, we have filled all the other rows and columns. Can you find out what will be the value when the marital status is married and the class is no, when the car type is sedan and the class is yes? The probability of car type is equal to sedan given class Y is 3 by 8 and the probability of marital status is equal to married given class no is 2 by 7. Probability of x is equal to the features given y is equal to pi over I is equal to 1 to n probability of xi given y. That is, the final answer is just a multiplication of all the probability of features given y because we apply the naive Bayes concept as given in the previous videos. When we apply the Laplace smoothing, the probability of a feature given a class is calculated as the number of samples of class C with feature xi equal to the feature value fk plus 1 divided by the total number of samples in class C divided by the number of features. Let us apply Laplace smoothing to the classification model. To the numerator, we add a 1. The number of features is 5. So to the denominator, we add 5. The probability of the gender being female when the class is yes is 4 plus 1 divided by 8 plus 5. Similarly, in all the terms, we add a 1 in the numerator and a 5 in the denominator. This is done so that when we multiply the features, we do not have any factor in it that has a 0 value. We have calculated the probability of the categorical data. We have two numeric data. Now let's find the probability using the Gaussian PDF. The formula for the Gaussian PDF as seen earlier is given. To calculate the mean of a particular class Y, we use the formula sigma over I from 1 to n xi by n. To find the standard deviation of a class Y, we use the sample standard deviation. So, we take the summation of xi minus the mean the whole square divided by n minus 1. The mean for the feature age is 50.5. The standard deviation for the feature age when the class is Y is 8.383658. Similarly, we find the mean and the standard deviation when the class is No. For the feature income, when the class is Yes, we find the mean and the standard deviation. Similarly, we find the mean and the standard deviation when the class is No. These values are stored so that the naive Bayes can be used when we have a test data with continuous values. Now we have a test data. Can an unmarried male of 29 years owning a sedan with an income of rupees 5,50,000 own a house? The probability of the class being Y given the features is given by probability of age is equal to 29, gender is equal to male, marital status is single, car type is sedan, income is 5,50,000, given class is equal to Y into the probability of the class equal to Y, which can be written using naive Bayes as probability of age is equal to 29 given class Y, that is class Yes, into probability of gender is equal to male given class Yes into probability of marital status is equal to single given class Yes into so on into probability that the class is Yes. We know that the value of Fk is now 29. We have already calculated and stored the mean and the standard deviation for age and income. Applying it in the formula, we get it as follows. Finally, the answer is 7.74434 into 10 power minus 22. Similarly, we find when the class is No. When the class is No, again applying the naive Bayes algorithm, we get the probability of age is equal to 29 given that the class is No and so on into probability of income is equal to 5,50,000 given the class is equal to No into the probability of class is equal to No. We have already stored the mean and the standard deviation of age and income when the class is No, and we know that the value of Fk for age is 29 and that for income is 5,50,000. Applying it in the Gaussian PDF, we get the final answer as 1.36701 into 10 power minus 21. When we compare the probability of Yes given the features and the probability of No given the features, we find that the probability of No given the features is a greater value, so the model predicts the final class as No. Similar to the Laplace smoothing, we can use the M estimate to avoid zero values in the multiplication. An M estimate is given by the formula number of samples of class C with feature xi equal to Fk plus MP divided by the total number of samples of class C plus M. When we do not have a proper estimate of the prior probability, we assume a uniform probability of 1 by k, where k is the number of values the attribute can take, and M is an arbitrary value usually referred to as the weight of P. The p-value varies for different features. When we consider gender, there are two attribute values, male and female. So the p-value will be 1 by 2. Similarly, for marital status, we have two attribute values, married and single. So the p-value will be 1 by 2. But for the car type, we have three attribute values, micro, sedan and SUV. So the p-value is 1 by 3 or 0.33. The value of m, let's take a consistent value as 3. This results in an addition of 3 into 0.5 in the numerator and a 3 in the denominator for the features gender and marital status. For the feature car type, we add a 3 into 0.33 in the numerator and a 3 in the denominator. Let's figure out if an unmarried male, 29 years, owning a sedan with an income of 5,50,000 as before, let's check if he can afford a house. So applying the concept of M estimate here, please remember that the only places we have the changes are when calculating the probability of gender given Y, probability of marital status given Y, and probability of car type given Y. The rest of it will be the same as in the case of a Laplace smoothing. So the final answer is 2.1 e to minus 21. What happens when the class is n? So when the class is n, substituting the values, we get 1.25 e minus 20. From this, we can conclude that the model predicts that he cannot own a house.